I think we approve it.
And in addition, in a few days from now, to the 1 year of the Ninth Assembly, how do you assess your performance so far?
I think we approve in terms of democratization in Nigeria. We've gone very, very far. And to that extent, we should give ourselves a hand of applause because the culture of democracy is gradually taking root in the country. People are accountable now. It's not before when probably you take some decisions in government without even considering a broader aspect of that decision you are taking. It will affect a lot of people. So people are engaging now, which is part of the culture of democratization, democracy. So I think we have improved a lot. We can ask any institution of governance questions, and we can also individuals can also go to court to address a particular issues. That's what is going on, and that's how democracy is run. So I'm happy about that. And on 12th of this month, we'll be celebrating the consolidations of democracy and a safe child, also which is part of it. And we just finished discussing issues of child rape, and it has to be addressed holistically. Some of us pushing a motion that those men who rape children, minors, should be castrated. But those things we are going to imbue it in probably part of the law, criminal code and penal code, so it becomes part and parcel of our laws. And those are the things we are going to do in going forward. Because this violence must be checked.
Your assessments so far?
From National Assembly, I think we have done well. The Speaker has been up and doing. The leadership of the House have been tailoring the House effectively, engaging the executive. There's no issue of, probably radical confrontation. And that is not part of the Night Assembly. The Speaker approach and his leadership of approach towards the direction of the Night Assembly has been working very, very fine. There is a robust engagement, and also people are allowed to also express themselves, freely in the floor of the House. I think that's part of the Night Assembly, and you find out that we've discovered that probably the agenda we have outlined for ourselves in the Night Assembly might not be visible, and that's why Speaker also now reconstituted a committee, to evaluate and look at how possible most of the decision we're going to take will be impactful to Nigerians. I think that's why we calibrated kind of our agendas in going forward.
Finally, sir, what's the current state of the medium-term expenditure from Wells fiscal strategy paper?
I think we just passed that now, and in going forward, you can see that as of today, it's at $40 per barrel, $40 per barrel. So, to that extent, you could see that our benchmark is predicated upon that, which is $28, which is what we have passed. In going forward, I think it's a nice one that the first time we are trying to do an amendment of a budget, that gives it the beauty of democracy. At a time we started with a doctrine of necessity, and today we have imbued another democratic terms in terms of amendment, just like any other bill, amendment of the Appropriation Act. I believe that in going forward, that's the essence of it, to address the concerns of Nigerians. And when you look at, and that's part of democracy. So the Night Assembly should be praised for engaging the press, engaging the people, being a good listening assembly. And issues of infections bill, you could see the National Assembly listening to Nigeria. Subjected that bill to public hearing, which is going forward, public are going to make a lot of input, expert input, in making sure that anything we're going to bring out from the fullness of the Legislative House will be a bill that will be seen to have carried at least 99% of Nigerians along in doing that.